Ted Bundy was one of the most notorious serial killers in American history. He was active in the 1970s, and confessed to the murders of at least 30 young women across several states. Bundy's charm, good looks, and intelligence made him a master manipulator, and he was able to evade capture for years. Early life and education. Ted Bundy was born Theodore Robert Cowell on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. Bundy's mother, Eleanor Louise Cowell, was unmarried at the time of his birth, and she never revealed the identity of Bundy's father. Bundy was raised by his grandparents, Samuel and Eleanor Cowell, who pretended to be his parents. Bundy had a normal childhood, but he showed signs of disturbing behavior as he got older. He was a skilled thief and shoplifter, and he had a fascination with violence and pornography. Bundy was also a talented student, and he attended the University of Puget Sound in Tacoma, Washington, where he studied psychology. Murders and arrests. Bundy's first known murder was committed in 1974, when he abducted and killed a young woman named Karen Sparks in Washington. Over the next few years, Bundy continued to target young women, often luring them into his car under the guise of needing help with something. Bundy was eventually arrested in Utah in 1975, after a police officer noticed that his car matched the description of a vehicle linked to several abductions and murders. Bundy was initially charged with kidnapping and attempted murder, but he managed to escape from jail twice before he was finally caught again in Florida in 1978. Trial and execution. Bundy's trial was highly publicized, and he was known for representing himself in court. He was eventually found guilty of several counts of murder and sentenced to death. Bundy spent several years on death row, and he made several unsuccessful attempts to appeal his sentence. Bundy was executed in the electric chair on January 24, 1989, at the Florida State Prison. His execution was watched by hundreds of people outside the prison, and it was the first time that a televised execution had taken place in the United States. Legacy and impact. Ted Bundy's legacy is one of horror and tragedy. His crimes shocked the nation, and his ability to manipulate and deceive those around him has made him a subject of fascination and study in the years since his death. Bundy's case has also had a lasting impact on the criminal justice system. His trial and execution brought attention to the issue of capital punishment, and his use of self-representation in court has influenced how defendants are allowed to represent themselves in criminal trials. In conclusion, Ted Bundy's story is a cautionary tale of how a seemingly charming and intelligent individual can use those qualities to mask a dark and violent nature. His crimes will forever be remembered as some of the most heinous in American history, and his legacy serves as a reminder of the dangers that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most seemingly harmless individuals.